In this video, I thought we would get into a detailed process of a content strategy to make money online and use AI to see exactly how this works and look at 3 different models, as well as understanding that inside of affiliating, the profitable online business proven strategy or the proven top strategy of traffic offer people. After we pick a topic down here in the first pillar of traffic, we get over here and we need to start creating consistent content. This is really where it starts to get into the depth that you need to understand of the detailed process. And I want to give you 3 prompts to really dive into this, but also understand that creating content is also about creating the lead magnets. Creating content also happens after you build your email list, because you need to create emails to automate this passive income that you do at step 3 or pillar 3 after you have defined an offer, which is the solution to the problem. And it's also really what starts to shape your content, because there's going to be different levels or different layers of people that you're going to attract, or you're going to want to attract once you dive into your topic and get a little deeper. Now, when we come back to the proven strategy, we get up here to step 9 in the roadmap, profit scale your business. When we're thinking about these layers down here, when we're talking about topic, the first layer could be beginners. How to do something or how to solve a problem for beginners. Then you're going to have intermediate, folks that know a little bit more than beginners, but aren't really where all the advanced folks are that maybe you want to tackle later down the road. But remember, first, let's just start with beginners, but understand to get into the detailed process, we need to be aware that these other people exist. So when we're creating our consistent content, we are utilizing a detailed process to understand a complete marketing strategy to make money online. And we're going to do that with these 3 prompts that I'm about to give you right now. Now, there's a link in the description. It'll take you over to the detailed process for building a profitable online business step-by-step guide to success. As I say here, you just need to copy and paste each prompt with your niche topic one by one into your favorite AI assistant as seen in this video, or the video that brought you over to get these prompts. So the first thing we'll do is we'll just literally grab this first prompt, and we're going to start with ChatGPT. So we'll just copy everything into that prompt, and we'll go over to a blank ChatGPT chat, and we're just going to paste this in. Now understand, this isn't about AI. This isn't about which model is better, because we're going to look at Claude. We're also going to look at Gemini. But I just want to show you, even if you don't know what your niche topic is yet, of course, inside of affiliating, you know that is where you need to start. That is step 1 in the roadmap. So you need a good idea. And that's what part of this is. So for example, you can see that ChatGPT has filled in the online business and niche topic. It has just filled in niche topic. Now, I've seen this in the past where it would actually give me an example, but in this case, it didn't give me an example. So what we'll do here inside of ChatGPT, we'll just do this. We'll just say, give me an example of a niche topic for this prompt. And you can see here now, it has picked organic gardening. And this is really when you start to dive in to the concept, or even the nuance, I would say, of once you pick a topic, understanding that you're talking to beginners, you're talking to people that are intermediate, and then you could be talking to folks at the 3rd level that are advanced. Now, when you're creating your consistent content, you just want to start with the first one first. Start with beginners. Typically, that's where you're going to start, because typically that's where you are when you pick a topic. You're going to learn more about it, you're going to do it, and you're going to teach it, and you're talking to the folks that are just beginners, which are just a step below where you are. But as you create all that content over here, you'll then be ready to move up to intermediates. Then after you create content there, you'll then be able to, or you might want to start thinking about talking to advanced folks. Now, you don't have to do this, but this example, detailed process for building an online business in organic gardening, it picked a niche topic as the example of organic gardening. Next up, research and validate. This is check forums, social media groups. And again, this is a detailed process inside of a simplified strategy for building the foundations. Then you define your target audience. Here we have a target audience, and we simplified that target audience to beginners who want to start organic gardening. And also we said here, hobbyist. Then you need to create your brand, your blog, your YouTube channel, and set up your brand, create a website and a blog, choose a domain name, and then create a YouTube channel under that brand name or that domain name, match them up. This is just the basics of building your brand. And again, this is the ideas and the concepts under the detailed strategy. And yes, a blog and a YouTube channel are still the places to start, even here in 2024 and beyond. Create high quality content. This is where we get into content creation. And when you're looking at the top strategy, a lot of that lives right here in creating consistent content when you create your blog or your YouTube channel. Then you come back to ChatGPT and you start looking at the examples. For beginners, how to get started with organic garden, essential equipment, step-by-step guide, common mistakes to avoid. For advanced users that already know that, they are looking for advanced techniques, how to experiment with different organic gardening methods, and then troubleshooting common organic gardening issues. And then niche experts are looking for expert tips for perfecting organic gardening, innovative techniques, and advanced organic gardening equipment and tools. Then you get into promotion, building social media, building your email list, collaborating with other influencers or people in your topic, and then monetizing your content. What's your business model? Of course, I always like to start off with affiliate marketing because it's the simplest, but you also have sponsored content, digital products that you'll create your own products, membership sites. Go back to the proven strategy, and I talk about that a lot here. When you get the bonus, really what you're doing here in bonus is you are creating a mini product that helps you promote the product that you're promoting as an affiliate. So you see here, you're going to get into the world of digital products, create and sell digital products, e-courses or ebooks, courses, printables, then analyze and improve. And again, all this moves into that next level when you are looking at the roadmap and you get up here, you say, profit and scale your business. Down here in my topic, okay, now I was talking to beginners, then I moved into intermediate, I moved to expert. Now maybe I'm ready to create my own course. And then up here at step 2, this becomes, instead of an affiliate offer, it becomes your own product. So we take that back to the detailed process for building a step-by-step profitable online business, the step-by-step guide to success, and we looked at prompt number 1. Then we want to move to prompt number 2. But before we do that, let's actually go back to ChatGPT and take a look at all the steps that we have and just refresh the fact that in step 5, we were creating high quality content and it gave us that information. But we use that prompt right out of the box to build a detailed process for building an organic business in organic gardening. So let's go over to Gemini and let's paste in that same prompt, that prompt here for niche topic, and let's see what Gemini does with this. Because again, this is all about focus. It's about focus on the detailed process that we need to dive into, but understanding the proven strategy is about generating traffic. That starts with picking a topic. Gemini is going to work this or going to give us a little different output based on our input or our prompt. Excellent start. Let's expand on this framework. Your outline provides a solid foundation for building an online business around a specific niche. Well, thank you. I think it works well too. Let's enhance it with more detailed steps and actionable strategies. Detailed process. Pick your niche. Research and validate your niche. Define your target audience. Create your brand, blog, and YouTube channel. Create high-quality content. Additional steps for building your online business. An example niche. It gave us an example niche in plant-based cooking. Target audience. Health-conscious individuals, vegans, vegetarians, and people with dietary restrictions. Would you like to explore a specific niche in more detail? So it gave you an example, and it was plant-based cooking. For now, we don't need to go any further than that because I want to take a look at Claude just because I want to be able to brainstorm here with you so we can see this in action. And also so you understand that this isn't about the AI model. This isn't about comparing and contrasting and getting lost in what each AI model does and how it does it, but it's to brainstorm. It's to start with picking a niche topic and then understanding that you need a certain set of tools, some technology, and some time to put all this together before you move into creating consistent content, but maintain your focus on understanding you're talking to beginners, you're talking to intermediates and advanced folks, and you want to focus your content on each level or each layer of people that you're going to attract with your content. So we come back to Claude and we go ahead and see what it's going to give us. Because here we have, understand you'd like me to generate a detailed process. For example, and it picked urban gardening. I could create a detailed plan with specific research strategies, target audience definitions, branding ideas, and content suggestions, all centered around urban gardening. Could you please provide the niche topic you'd like me to use this process for? Once you do, I'll be happy to generate a comprehensive plan based on the outline that you provided. Let's do raising urban chickens for fresh eggs, just to get an idea of where this takes us. So the detailed process, raising urban chickens for fresh eggs. It's hard to talk when you're trying to read this super fast because it's scrolling by you. Market research, check forums. It gave us some examples. Talks about Reddit, Google Trends. Define your target audience. And this is really what I'm really trying to drive home here. The target audience when you pick your topic. Urban and suburban dwellers interested in sustainability and fresh food. Beginners looking to start raising chickens in small spaces. Experienced urban chicken keepers setting or seeking advanced tips and troubleshooting advice. Build your brand is following our prompt, and then it comes down and asks if you would like to expand any part of this particular process. At that point, we're going to go back and we're going to move forward to prompt 2 and go through the complete steps to build an online business. And we're going to copy this and we're going to put this in ChatGPT. And remember, over in ChatGPT, we're talking about organic gardening, and we have all the steps there to do the first step under prompt 1, the detailed process of building an online business. After we have and understand this is of the utmost importance. First, you have to solidify the fact that you need traffic and you have to pick your topic. Then understand the tools, the technology, and the time required to do what we're doing right now, and then create consistent content. Always really simplify this, and I bring everyone's focus back to you can pick a topic. You're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a microphone, a webcam, a screen recorder, or you're going to need to buy hosting and then start developing a blog to write the content. Of course, you can always utilize AI to assist you with that, but then keep it very simple inside of consistent content and just start talking to beginners about how to solve their problem. But again, this is the detailed process, and we're in prompt 2, and you can see that ChatGPT has taken prompt 2. Now it's given us a detailed process for building an online business and organic gardening. And we are moving through this process, and we're understanding that we're back in this creating your blog and your YouTube channel or a YouTube channel, and you are creating high quality content for beginners, for advanced users, for niche experts. But also understand that now, once you create that high quality content, you need to start thinking about developing lead magnets to build your email list, setting up your opt-in form, right? And then monetizing your content and different ways to monetize as well as create your own product. But let's focus in on the content strategy in step 5 in this prompt 2 and look at the example content that we're going to create for beginners. How to get started with organic gardening, essential equipment, step-by-step, and common mistakes. And again, this is just expanding on what we've already done to include when you get down here and it starts talking about creating sales funnels, lead magnets, email series, sales page, once you start creating your own products, and then upsells to those sales pages, and then understanding that you need to analyze and optimize. But you go back to the top strategy, that's all up here in profit and scale. Once you've checked off each one of these and you've moved through all of these steps, and those are some ugly check marks, and you get up here to profit and scale, then you start looking at all these prompts. You could take that back to Gemini and you could continue with what they're saying, or you could just paste in prompt number 2, and then it's going to dig into the process even more, developing lead magnets, building your email list, making sure that you're monetizing all of the content that you're creating across your blog, across your YouTube channel, if and when you start social media. And then it talks about building sales funnels, and it's diving into the detailed process of how to set up a sales funnel, like A/B testing. All this is advanced stuff, but it's stuff that you're going to need to know down the road. And then Gemini asks you, would you like to delve deeper into a specific step or explore a particular niche? We'll go over to Claude and we'll see if we can continue this by pasting in the prompt here and see what we get from Claude. Claude's going to come up with the same thing, but here you can see that Claude is now giving us examples or ideas for lead magnets, a checklist, a guide, an ebook, build your email list. It starts talking about using ConvertKit, which is a very specific tool, a certain email or branded autoresponder. Then we have more ways to monetize your content. For example, we could create and sell our own ebook, the Urban's Chicken Keeper's Handbook, or 365 Days of Fresh Eggs, Recipes and Tips. You can see how you are really diving into this by utilizing these prompts with these different models, getting different ideas from Claude, from Gemini, as well as ChatGPT. Also understanding that we are solidifying traffic, because once we pick that topic and then we understand that we need things like ConvertKit and email autoresponders, as well as understanding that we're going to be eventually building our own sales pages and then setting up our own products and selling ebooks and courses. We're going to need all the tools and the technology and the time to do all that, but we're also going to need to be able to keep creating consistent content. So what we'll do at this point is we'll continue through here and we'll look at some example blog posts and video ideas for beginners. And this is the third prompt, and there's a link in the description to give you all these prompts so you can dive into this detailed process with AI and utilizing the different platforms like I am here, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, to pick the one that you like best, the one that works best for you or gives you the best ideas. But understand, now we're just going to really dive into this and think about the videos and everything that we need to create, and we're going to copy this third prompt and continue this exercise by putting it into ChatGPT so you can see the detailed process that we're using to build a content strategy as a content marketer to create content, to drive traffic to our offer, and then to add those people that have seen our content that we've helped and have seen our offer, add them to an email list so we can follow up with them. ChatGPT comes back and says example blog posts and video ideas for beginners in organic gardening. Example blog post or blog post idea, how to start with organic gardening. Keywords, it gave us some keywords here. It gave us a video idea. It also gave us some keyword ideas for the video. Getting started with organic gardening tutorial, beginner tips, and each one of these, for example, essential equipment, common mistakes to avoid, how to improve your organic gardening, beginner's guide. These are all for beginners. And it says here, by creating these blog posts and videos, you can build a traffic source that showcases your expertise in organic gardening, address common beginner problems, and help drive potential customers to your email list and your offers. So it's giving me that same information that I've already given you, but understand at any point now you can take these prompts that I've given you, these 3 prompts, understanding that you utilize these with different tool sets to get different ideas for different content and all the little things that you need to do. Of course, starting with the fact that you need to build the foundations of traffic. You need to present an offer, just one offer to get started based on the singular topic that you're talking about down here, and then address the people, most likely beginners, that you're going to add to your email list, and then automate that passive income by creating more helpful information down here as you create this consistent content. Then when you get to step 9, you can start looking at adding, after you've addressed all the beginner issues, adding in the intermediate issues, and then move up to the expert level as you become the authority yourself. So Gemini comes back and says, let's expand on those ideas, expand on core topics, create comparison posts, write in-depth guides, share your personal experience, address facts, frequently asked questions, develop fact video series, incorporate visuals, leverage user-generated content, build a community instead of an email list, start adding people to a Facebook group, example content calendar. Here we have week 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a blog post. Here's a video topic. Remember, consistency is key. Aim to publish content regularly to keep your audience engaged and coming back for more. Next steps to build your audience. Would you like to delve deeper into any of these areas, or would you like to explore a specific niche? It's asking you, based upon these examples, would you now like to pick the niche that you want to dive into? And let's get serious about building a detailed content strategy for your exact topic. Now let's go to Claude and let's finish this off with prompt number 3 over at Claude. Thank you for providing this framework for creating beginner-focused content. I'll now apply these ideas to our niche of raising urban chickens for fresh eggs. Example blog post and video ideas for beginners. How to start raising urban chickens. Essential equipment for urban chicken keeping beginners. Common mistakes to avoid in urban chicken keeping. How to improve your egg production in urban settings. Beginner's Guide to Chicken Health in Urban Areas. This content strategy provides a solid foundation for building traffic and attracting potential customers. Each piece of content addresses common questions and concerns that beginners in urban chicken keeping might have, making it more likely that they will find your site through search engines or social media shares. To maximize the effectiveness of this content, do all these steps. By consistently producing this type of high-quality targeted content, you'll be well on your way to building a robust traffic source, growing your email list in the urban chicken gardening niche. Would you like to expand on any of these particular aspects of the content strategy? So with that, now we know that to build a traffic source and then generate the second pillar or move people up to that second pillar of offer and then essentially add the people to an email list, we need to start down here with creating consistent content, but we need to understand we need to pick a topic. And with the detailed process for building a profitable online business, the step-by-step guide with these 3 essential prompts that show you all this in greater detail, utilizing ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or any other AI chat assistant that you want to focus on as your primary assistant, and then start getting all these ideas together to start producing content, starting with beginners most likely, like I said, then talking to the intermediate, and then moved into the advanced or the expert crowd. As you become the authority, this is the key, and this is the thing that you need to do to go from where you are right now to where you want to be as a marketer or as a person that is going to create content to help folks solve their problem. And then you become a marketer using content, or a content marketer, to answer these questions and get your content found. People find your offer, you add them to an email list, and just like that, you have built your own profitable online business. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments. Don't forget, these 3 prompts are available. Link in the description. Thanks for watching this one. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.